Published 1400 EDT, the 6th of September 2017. Updated 1400 EDT, the 6th of September 2017. Next time you reach a creative block, you might want to play some Bruno Mars, according to a new study. Researchers found that upbeat songs can help you to come up with original and useful solutions to tasks by making you see things from a different perspective. The findings suggest that listening to happy music could promote creative thinking in school, workplaces, and other organizational settings. Scroll down for a video. Next time you reach a creative block, you might want to play some Bruno Mars, according to a new study. Researchers found that upbeat songs can help people to come up with original and useful solutions to tasks by making you see things from a different perspective. To investigate the effect of music on creative cognition, researchers had 155 participants complete questionnaires and split them into 5 experimental groups. Each group listened to one of 4 different types of music that were categorized as calm, happy, sad, or anxious, depending on their emotional valence, positive or negative, and arousal, high or low, while one control group listened to silence. After the music started playing, participants performed various cognitive tasks that tested their divergent and convergent creative thinking. Participants who came up with the most original and useful solutions to a task scored higher in divergent creativity. Participants who came up with the single best possible solution to a task scored higher in convergent creativity. Simone Ritter from Radboud University, the Netherlands, and Sam Ferguson from the University of Technology, Sydney, Australia, found that listening to happy music facilitates more divergent creative thinking, or thinking outside the box, compared to silence. They defined happy music as classical music that had a positive balance, provoking emotions like joy rather than anger or fear, as well as prompting alert, awake, and attentive behavior. In this case, they used Antonio Vivaldi's Spring, from the Four Seasons. The experts believe that variables within happy music may enhance flexibility in thinking. This means additional solutions might be considered by the participant that may not have occurred to them as readily if they were performing the task in silence. Dr. Simone Ritter, co-author of the study, said creativity is one of the most important cognitive skills in our complex, fast-changing world. In the past decades, various techniques to enhance creative thinking have been developed and tested. However, many of the currently available creativity enhancement techniques have to be trained and explicitly communicated, which can be time and cost-intensive. Employing music listening as a means to stimulate creativity has yet remained relatively unexplored despite earlier scientific studies demonstrating a beneficial effect of music on human thinking. To investigate the effect of music on creative cognition, researchers had 155 participants complete questionnaires and split them into 5 experimental groups. Researchers have found that upbeat classical works help their study's participants to come up with more original and useful solutions to cognitive tasks. Stock image classical songs used in the study and their characteristics: valence, arousal, condition, title, composer, positive, low, calm, carnival of the animals, the swan, Camille Saint-Saëns, high, happy, the Four Seasons, spring, Antonio Vivaldi, negative, low, sad, adagio for strings, Samuel Barber, high, anxious, the planets, Mars, bringer of war, Gustav Holst. Each group listened to one of 4 different types of music that were categorized as calm, happy, sad, or anxious, depending on their emotional valence: positive, negative, and arousal, high, low, while one control group listened to silence. After the music started playing, participants performed various cognitive tasks that tested their divergent and convergent creative thinking. These tasks included word association games and insight problems, forcing them to shift their perception to solve the problem in a novel way. 5 people had to be removed from the study because they could not list practical and creative uses for a brick. 2 people listed feelings they felt after listening to the music, 1 listed associations with a brick, 1 mentioned sayings about bricks, and 2 more listed brick-unrelated ideas such as technological development, speed, and peace. Those who completed the study had to solve the twostring problem, which requires the person to tie 2 strings hanging from the ceiling together, although one cannot be reached while holding the other. Researchers found that listening to happy music facilitates more divergent creative thinking, or thinking outside the box, compared to silence, as demonstrated on this graph. Dunker's candle problem was also given to them, asking participants to figure out a way to attach a lit candle to a wall without wax dropping on the floor below using just a box of thumbtacks and a book of matchsticks. The study concluded that those who had listened to the happy music were able to generate more innovative solutions to those who sat in silence or listened to sad or anxious music. Further research could explore how different ambient sounds might affect creativity, and could also include participants of diverse cultures, age groups, and levels of music experience.